Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi FG, how's everyone? Hi Nature, hi Alice. Thank you Alice for becoming a member. For the members who are on, I'm going to be doing members Mondays on Sunday this week because I won't be able to do it on Monday. So Sunday will be for members only this week since I did Sunday this week. So this week members will be on Monday instead of Sunday. Yeah, because Monday I have to go to a funeral, so. But yeah, so welcome everyone. Hi Marta. How's everyone? Hi Nisha. Hi Bob. Hi Tammy. Everyone's here. Dr. Fizza. Hi Miss Honeylove. Everyone's here. Welcome. Empress Queen. Hello. Bernard. Hello. I am doing gnome readings. If anyone wants a gnome reading, I do have my cute little gnome cards out if anybody wants a reading. The spread is about what you need to know, what you need to grow, what you need to let go of, and advice from the gnomes. We can ask any question you want as always. If you do want a gnome reading, just say you want a gnome reading. But I will switch the screen so you can see what's going on. There we go. Thank you, FG. Hi, Diamond. Diamond, if you missed what I just said, that members will be on Sunday this week instead of Monday. Highness. General rest of the week. General rest of the week for Highness. General rest of the week for Highness. General rest of the week for Highness. What does Highness need to know? General for the rest of the week for Highness. What does Highness need to know? Hi, Catty. How are you? Welcome to the channel. If you're confused, I do read the cards to the light, to you, to the dark, to me. So the way you see them is how I read them to you. If there's any confusion, I know most people read them the other way around, but I have to be weird like that. For Highness, you do have the Five of Cups. I do feel there is some kind of emotional thing that, I don't know if it has happened already or if this is going to happen sometime this week, that emotions will be running a little wild here. I just feel like there's a sense of disappointment or just some sort of setback that may be coming through. I also feel like there might be some sort of relationship that may also be resolved. So I'm not quite sure how that comes into play for you this week. But you do have the Empress, so I do feel like you're going to be able to be grounded and creative and all that sort of fun stuff. Or someone's going to be able to support you in this loving, supportive, kindness way with that earthy energy. You do have the Death card. So I do feel like there's something that kind of like wants to come through. I feel like you're not really at the point for those big, profound changes. It says Death cards in the dark, and I feel like all this sort of thing needs to be sorted out before you can get this energy of what's going to change. But I feel like by the end of the week, you will realize what areas need to change or what areas are going to be changing for you. There is the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like you may be, whatever this is, after this change and you're closer to the end of the week, you may change things up for the following week after that. Just noticing, oh, maybe, I need to put more of my energy into this direction. I also feel the sense of being mindful in case that whatever opportunities may come up for you, making sure that you know exactly what to expect and that there's no strings attached to anything that may look like an opportunity near the end of the week. That is what I got for you. Hi Ellen, how are you? If anybody wants to join the list, you just write !join with no spaces in between, and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot's not a person, it's just a robot that I use to keep track of the list for me. So the only way to join the list is to put yourself on the list. Yes, just like you did, just like Caroline did. Caroline. You may have to try a couple of times. Sometimes when the list is full, if you wait a couple times, as I read the readings, the list will open up again. There you go, Ellen did it. Perfect. You can play with Nightbot. Nightbot can tell you your oracle reading, or it can tell you your fortune. They're all robot-y things. It's not a person doing it. So, hi Venus. For Miss Honeylove, how does my ex DG feel about Miss Honeylove? What does Miss Honeylove's ex feel about them? How does Miss Honeylove's ex feel about them? Ooh, the Lovers? I don't know if this is what you were expecting, but there's some kind of mixed feelings here, I feel. The Lovers. So I feel like they do care about you deeply still, even though they may be an ex. There is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they're trying to see the positive, maybe trying to keep their focus on their work and the other things that they have going on, rather than thinking about you too much, since, you know, that didn't work out as well. There is a Ten of Swords here, so I do think they are kind of like torn up about it for sure. Like even like feeling dead inside, kind of a feeling. Yeah, I feel like they're really struggling with their feelings for you right now. For the Knight of Pentacles as well, like, you know, I want to take that action, but I feel like it's just a thought. They're not really going to do so. I just, you know, I don't know. With the Knight, I do feel the sense of them. I don't know if I feel more with the Knight of Pentacles. Like if anybody says anything bad about you in front of them, I feel like they do come to your defense and they do say, no, that's not right. You know, like I feel like they are taking accountability about whatever happened between the two of you. And I feel like they are trying to be that better person. But that is what I got. I am doing gnome readings if anyone just joined now. If anybody wants a gnome reading to see what you need to know, what you need to grow, what you need to let go of, and advice from the gnomes. Tammy, what is my mother's message for me from the other side? Ooh, I could try my best to connect, Tammy. Sometimes, you know, spirits come through, and sometimes you don't know who's going to come through. just to be completely honest. For Tammy, is Tammy's mother or any kind of spirits or ancestors want to come give Tammy a message? Is there any spirits or Tammy's mother that wants to come and give Tammy a message? Is there any spirit guides or Tammy's mother that wants to come give Tammy a message? Is there any spirit guides or Tammy's mother wants to come and give Tammy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Tammy's mother that wants to come and give Tammy a message? Thank you. Does Tammy's mother want to come and give Tammy a message? With the Nine of Wands, I do feel the sense of that you are doing what you need to be doing. You do have that sense of success and that strength. I do feel like your mom wants you to have some courage and some self-belief, like believe in yourself. I'm also feeling this energy with the Three of Wands being in the dark. I don't know, I'm not sure if she kind of like feels like you're not really planning ahead or you're thinking too far ahead. I'm not quite sure what exactly is trying to come through here with the Three of Wands in the dark. I also feel this sense of feeling a little frustrated with going through some sort of obstacle or some sort of thing that's going on with you. There is a Hangman. I feel like there's an energy about you taking a step back and maybe just hang on a little bit before you change your mind about it or change your perspective about it. There is the Fool. So I feel like whatever this is, It's kind of like they're telling you to not put so much focus and energy in this, and kind of like look ahead, because I feel like you are entering or starting a new journey, a new beginning. I don't know if some of this is caused by some sort of healing you still need to do, or yeah, just feeling with the Three of Wands, just kind of like not just feeling like you're being challenged or something, but I also feel like they think that you're compromising too much. You need to think about yourself and your journey that you're going forward with. That is what I got. Hi Ariana, how are you? Hello, Lullaby. You can join the list if you're exclamation mark join, and then your question after. Nightbot has showed some examples so that you can join and add yourself to the list. Venus, what will my next job be like and when will I start? For Venus, what will my next job be like and when will Venus start? What will my next job be like and when will Venus start? What? I'm going to use the other cards for this. I find like this one kind of indicates some more details about how to join the list. I mean, not how to join the list. About work. Too many thoughts going on to clear my mind. For Venus, what will Venus's job be like in the next? And when will they start? What will Venus's job be like and when will they start? When will Venus get their job? When will it start? What will their job be? There's a little fly here that keeps bugging me. Every time I do a reading, there's a fly. Then after live, I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what's up with that. For the this deck is called the Toxic Witch, but it's kind of like in the Devil in a normal deck. I just feel this sense of there's still some sort of things that are some sort of energy that's still attached to you. I don't know if that is blocking you from finding your next job, or there's some sort of block that is not allowing you or not letting you see the potential for something I feel like you haven't yet applied to or thought of. I'm not quite sure, but I really feel like whatever it is, you're gonna love it. You have the Lovers here. I feel like you may not have the courage to apply for it. You may feel like you're not good enough, but I feel like the universe is kind of like telling you, it takes great strength to be soft. So I'm not sure how that comes into play for you with this card, but I do feel like if you take that chance, that opportunity, you may see things clearly. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so maybe it's a little bit confusing about how you would fit into this job for you right now. But, it does say not every great option you've given will be the great option for you, which, could be true. But it does seem to be like there's a lot of potential here. We'll just see what the gnomes have to say for this. What does the gnomes have to say? What kind of job will Venus be getting? What kind of job will Venus be getting? I'm kind of like feeling this sense of you getting a job working with animals or something. I don't know. Let's just see. What kind of job will Venus be getting? The Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, this may be a challenge. It may be some choices and decisions coming through, but I do feel like it may be even a change for you, but a good change for you. And I feel like you will rebuild your self-confidence and you rebuild your sense of self. That's what I got for you. I feel like you got the fire, you can do this. I'm not quite sure what exactly this job is. All I'm feeling right now is animals. I don't know. It's like a pet store or what that would be for you, but that's what I got. Dr. Fizza. August month love reading. Yes, what does Dr. Fizza need to know about love for August? What does Dr. Fizza need to know about love for August? You're welcome, Venus. What does Dr. Fizza need to know for love? What does Dr. Fizza need to know for love? What does Dr. Fizza need to know for love? Ooh, Ten of Swords in the dark. Ooh. I'm really feeling with the Ten of Swords being in the dark that you have done your healing. You have risen above, or you will feel like you've risen above everything that you've been going through come August. And I do feel like that is going to change the energy around you. You do have the Five of Wands, so I feel like there's going to be still some sort of, maybe some disagreements with yourself on what kind of person you want to attract to you regarding love. And I feel like just embracing in nature and embracing yourself and your inner self, you will continue with this healing and continue to rise above, and will regain your strength and your confidence with picking the right person who is right for you. You know, don't lower your standards, raise your standards, you know, making sure that this is the right person for you who will not take advantage of you. I feel that sense as well. What kind of advice can the gnomes give to Dr. Fizza regarding her love situation in August? Is there love coming in for Dr. Fizza in August? Is there love coming in for Dr. Fizza in August? The Star. Love and hope. This gnome in particular does represent love and hope. And it's a star, so I feel like listening to your intuition, believe in yourself, turn the star into light, and like really trust your instincts, really trust your intuition, and I feel like love will come for you. You know, it is a star, so it's also a yes card to the question about love coming for you in August. That's what I thought. Hi, Nisha. How does the Gemini feel about Nisha, about me starting my YouTube channel? Will he support me? What will he think of the things that I post? Nice. Welcome to the YouTube world, Nisha. For Nisha, how does the Gemini feel about Nisha starting a YouTube channel? What does the Gemini feel about Nisha starting a YouTube channel? I do feel like the Gemini does feel like this is not a long-term view for you. I do feel like maybe they feel like you didn't think of it or plan it enough far in advance. Not quite sure what that feeling from the Gemini represents. Yeah, you do have the Strength card in the dark, so I also feel like they're not really having a lot of confidence in you right now. That doesn't mean that they think anything bad of you. They're just not really confident in this lasting a long time for whatever reason. You know, there is a Three of Wands though, so I feel like there's definitely potential for it to lasting longer. Three of Pentacles, I don't know if it's just about them feeling you're a little bit distracted or using YouTube as a distraction for something else as well. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but there is the Four of Cups in the dark. So I do feel a sense overall that, you know, you're stuck in your, they feel like you're stuck in your head, you're going to do it anyway, so I feel like no matter what you do, I feel like they'll support you, maybe not specifically YouTube, but you're not speaking, oh, okay, I work at school, but I'm not, you want to do YouTube part-time? Awesome. Yeah. If you want to do YouTube part-time, the best thing to do is stick with shorts. Right now, YouTube is really pushing shorts because they're in competition with TikTok. So whatever you would normally post on TikTok, if you post it on YouTube instead, YouTube will push that through a lot. If you're only doing it part-time. But that is what I got. You're on a break right now, trying to focus on ourselves. That's a good thing, yeah. That's a really good thing, Nisha. I feel the sense that he would support you, but I feel like he's not really confident in the whole YouTube thing. But that's just what the cards have to say, you know. Hi, Shopaholic. How are you? Welcome. Musical beer. Does R think of you? Okay, so what does R think of musical beer? What does R think of musical beer? What does R think of musical beer? What does R think about musical beer? What does R think about musical beer? What does R think about from musical beer? Ooh, that they want a new journey, a new beginning with you, a new something with you. I feel like it's a new journey, you know, a new kind of walking over a rainbow kind of energy. The Knight of Wands, they want to take action towards you. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but I feel like that is what they're thinking. You know, the Knight of Wands is a romantic, wears their heart on their sleeve kind of thing, but very ambitious. May make moves too quickly sometimes with that, with the Knight of Wands energy. The Magician. With the Magician in the dark, I do feel like R is not very confident enough with their thoughts and feelings. I feel like they do want a connection with you. They do want to take action towards you. But I feel like with the Magician in the dark, they're just not confident. Maybe they don't know how to flirt with you or recognize how you're feeling towards them. Whatever the case may be, I'm not sure how you're connected with this R person. There is a Wheel of the Fortune in the dark. So the timing for this connection may be a little bit off in the universe's eyes, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't have potential, right? Whatever this connection is, that's what I got. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I just feel like they do feel that energy, that you know, wanting to take action in whatever direction that is between the two of you. Major. What is going on between Juan and Nelly? What comes for them? What comes next for them? Okay, so what's going on between Juan and Nelly? What's going on between Juan and Nelly? What's going on between Juan and Nelly? What is going on between Juan and Nelly? Oh, thank you so much, FG, for donations. For the lovers is in the dark. I feel like they're kind of like not in their best place together romantic wise, but there is the Ace of Cups in the light. So I feel like overall there is a lot of love and connection and that sort of thing. I do feel like their feelings are growing deeper for each other. I'm not quite sure what the relationship status is right now, but there is the Three of Cups in the dark. So I also feel the sense of them both wanting their independence. I do feel like they feel like other people are gossiping about them, and maybe that is what disrupted their connection a little bit. There is the Chariot in the dark, so I feel like they're kind of like at a standstill, like they're not moving forward. They're just kind of like hanging on to see what is going on there regarding their relationship. But I feel like there is deeper connections growing, so I feel like they will get through whatever this is. Hi, Mike. Is Justine mad at me? Did she block me? Is Justine mad at FG? Is Justine mad at FG? Is Justine mad at FG? Oh man. Did Justine block FG? Did Justine block FG? I feel with the Chariot, I'm just feeling the sense that they've moved on. I don't know what they moved on from. There is the Four of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like they retreat. They left this situation. So I'm guessing they left your energy, whatever that is between the two of you. Just feel the sense of, yeah, I don't know if they went through like some sort of emotional awareness, or they just got something stuck in their head and they just couldn't let it go. For them blocking you, the Five of Pentacles is a no card. It is in the dark though, so I don't know. Then there's Justice. So I don't know if they blocked you or just ignoring you, or, you know. I feel like whatever they are doing towards you, they feel like is fair for them right now. Yeah. Do you want to ask another question or confirm anything? Hi, Electric Gummy. How are you? To join the list, Electric Gummy, write exclamation mark join with your question. FG, I don't know if FG has anything else to say, or did they leave? Oh, nope, that was just it. It's confirming your suspicions? Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. FG, I will be on Sunday night for members only readings. If you want to check back in for that. Bob, message from a loved one. I can try my best. Is there any spirit guides, or ancestors that want to come and give Bob Robert a message? Is there any spirit guides that want to come and give Bob Robert a message? Is there any spirit guides that want to come, or ancestors that want to come give Bob a message? Is there any loved ones that want to come and give Bob a message? Is there any spirit guides or ancestors that want to come give Bob Robert a message? I am feeling this energy that whoever is trying to send you this message does feel like there's a lot of negative energy around you. Yeah. I also feel the Five of Wands being in the dark. I feel like they know that you've been through some changes and some challenges and been kind of like struggling in that area. I just feel the sense of them wanting you to relieve some of these stresses and kind of like rebuild something or refix something or go back and try something again. I'm not quite sure what that would be about for you. There is a Nine of Wands in the dark as well. So I just feel the sense of, I feel like they feel like you are resilient. You can overcome whatever's going on right now and rise above that. I just feel the sense of, you know, even though you may be tired and unfocused, I feel like you still have that strength, you know, even though you may be, you know, feeling tired and not wanting to do whatever this is. There is a judgment in the dark. So I do feel like they do want you to listen to your calling and not ignore the calling, not ignore your intuition or what your instincts are. I'm also feeling this sense of them trying to send you a message. So I don't know if you've been noticing something that's a little bit off or just been noticing a repeat of something. I feel like that is their way of communicating with you. There is the Six of Pentacles in the light, so I do feel like they do want you to share or help someone else. I feel like they want you to see someone else's value and support them or help them in some sort of way. I don't know if it's like a charity thing or if it's just someone that may be relying on you a little bit more than you're wanting to. I feel like they want you to continue with that. But that is what I got. Hi, Jasmine. Bernard. What female watching Scorpio, Bernard, and when I get my own place? So is there a female that is watching Bernard? Is there a female that has her eye on Bernard? Is there a female that has her eye on Bernard? Is there a female that has her eye on Bernard? Ooh, maybe. Is when will Bernard get their own place? When will Bernard get their own place? When will Bernard get their own place? Ooh, I feel like it's looking good for you getting your own place. You know, the Ace of Swords is like a new beginning, that sense of clarity and mental focus and, you know, facing some sort of problems. And the Eight of Swords is also this new beginning, maybe a little bit hard. I do feel there might be some restrictions or some sort of fear of changing, whatever this is, but I feel like there will be a good outcome with the Eight of Swords regarding you finding your own place. But with the Hangman, this one is for a female who may have their eye on you. I feel like this person has changed their perspective of you, and whatever they thought about you before, they have changed what they thought originally and have see you more clearly. I feel like I don't know if you're reminded from someone from their past because I feel like the gold memories are trying to come back. Not quite sure what that is about, but I feel like they're waiting or they're wanting for you to have your own place before they express their feelings towards you. That is what I got. Alice, why did Black Rock reject me? Will they reconsider their decisions after John gives my resume to the hiring manager? Why did Black Rock reject me? Okay, let's do one question at a time. Okay, so why did Black Rock reject Alice? Why did Black Rock reject Alice? Why did Black Rock reject Alice? Will they reconsider their decision after John gives my resume to the hiring manager? Will Black Rock reconsider their decision about Alice? Will Black Rock reconsider their decision to Alice? I feel like once they receive your resume that they will reconsider. I'm not quite sure why they rejected it. I feel like the Magician, they weren't really confident in you. Maybe they didn't have all the information they needed in order to make a reasonable decision. But with the Hierophant, like the Hierophant's in the dark too, so they had a lot more to learn about you. So I do feel like when you hand in your resume again, I don't know if it's possible. I feel like if you are more like the Page of Cups here and hand it in person, I feel like they'd have a more of an emotional connection with you if you do it yourself rather than giving it to someone else to hand in for you. So I feel like this is kind of like a journey or something you may have to do on your own just because of the Page of Cups. You know, having that emotional connection with the person will bring a positive outcome, you know? Then with the Six of Pentacles, that give and take, letting them see you, they may give you something positive in return, you know? And there's a potential there. I feel like they will visually see that you are a valuable employer, so they will consider that energy. But that is what I got. You're welcome, Bernard. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Dominic, will I hear from LT tonight? Will Dominic 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 hear from LT tonight? That one wants to come out. Page of Cups in the dark. The Sun. With the Page of Cups in the dark, I'm feeling like there might not be any communication. I feel like if there is communication, I feel like they may not express any feelings towards you. Yeah. I just feel like TL may be in a little bit of a mood of some sorts, you know, just not feeling their best sense of selves But I do feel there's going to be an opportunity, so I don't know if it's another opportunity to hear from TL again at another time, because you do have the death card, so I feel like there's some big profound changes coming for you. I don't know if it's TL or you, but I feel like one of you are going through some sort of transformation, so the energy around you is different. So I don't know if it's a case of, you know, something happening with TL not being in the best mood, and the two of you do communicate, and then you see like they're not really the right person for you, and you're going to walk away from that, or what the situation is. But I do feel the two of you are changing, so I feel like it's a matter of, you know, embracing these changes and realizing that you're both going through, or one of you are going through a phase of transformation, and trying to see how you're going to move forward with that energy, with the Eight of Cups being in the light. So you do have the Page of Cups in the dark, and the Sun and the Death card, and the Eight of Cups is in the light. So those are all positive energies. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the page though, but that is what I got. Hi Starlight, how are you? Jasmine, will I get into any of the following companies? Let's see, will Jasmine get into IXL? Will Jasmine get into IXL? Will Jasmine, oops, doesn't want to come out. Will Jasmine get into Capital One? Will Jasmine get into Capital One? Will Jasmine get into Bane? Will Jasmine get into Bane? Ooh, they're all in the dark. The King of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel the sense of I'm not quite sure if they're just going to avoid saying anything and not just contact you. I just feel the sense of like no contact, you know, just not wanting to avoid expressing anything towards you. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I feel like that is for the IXL. Then this one, the Temperance, is also in the dark for the Capital One. So I feel like they may feel like you're not a good balance and not a good fit. I'm not sure. There is the Two of Pentacles in the dark too, so just feeling this sense of I do feel like if with the Bane one they will consider you, but I feel like they're going to be torn between two different people, you know, and like trying to pick which one's which. Because in the dark, I feel like they may lean towards more so of the other person. We can see, is there something else that Jasmine will get into? Is there a different company that Jasmine will get into? Yes, I feel like you will hear some news from a different company than what you have listed there. Because you have the Page of Swords, you know, that intellectual communication. I feel like they'll be curious to learn more about you. Yeah, for sure. I feel like you would even like it better, and I feel like it will raise your vibrations or your energy, whatever that is, in a positive light too. So I'm feeling like it's more so about something else, but that is what I got. I'm doing good, Starlight. Thank you. Marta, was Sal thinking of me today and wanting to see me soon? Was Sal thinking of Marta today and thinking about Marta? Was Sal thinking about Marta and wanting to see Marta today? This one's in the dark. Was Sal thinking of Marta today? Was Sal thinking of Marta today? Oops, this one came out in the dark. The wrong way. For the Two of Swords being in the dark. Oh man, Two of Swords. Page of Swords in the dark. The Seven of Cups. The Two of Swords, I feel like they're trying to make a decision about you. I'm not quite sure what the decision was, Marta. I just feel the sense of them kind of like stalling, not really wanting to say anything. Yeah. There is a Page of Swords too, so I feel like they're not going to communicate to you right now. I feel like they're kind of like just thinking things through. Not quite sure what that is about. There's a Seven of Cups though, so I feel like whatever's going on with Sal, they may be feeling a little confused about something. Maybe they're just trying to get some clarity about what they might be confused about. Yeah, there's also the Fool. The Fool is in the dark though, so I do feel like there might be some things that you may not be aware of with Sal, but I feel like whatever it is that they are thinking about telling you, maybe they're just waiting for the right timing. I'm not quite sure what this is about. They are definitely thinking about you. I just feel like they're just struggling with some sort of choice or decision or something. You know, that's what I got though. Me. How does Hassani feel about me after Saturday? How does Hassani feel about me after seeing them on Saturday? How does Hassan feel after Saturday? Will Hassani come back in the future? Will Sahani come back in the future? Will Hassani come back in the future? Ooh. I feel like they will come back. You know, the Chariot, that journey, I feel like they will. And there's the Justice too, so I do feel like they will want to see what comes out of this for them. How they feel. I feel with the Emperor, I feel like you left them feeling weak. You know, the Emperor is someone who's very strong and very much in control, but you know, it's in the dark, so I feel like Hassani kind of like lost that control, lost that weakness, which is a good thing, right? The Queen of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like Hassani does feel like you are the Queen of Swords. You know, someone who is very strong and smart and, you know, maybe talk a little bit too much. I don't know. I just feel that sense of, you know, because of the Queen. I feel like they did listen to what you had to say, and I feel like they're kind of like being really picky about their partners in general, but I feel like you did pique their interest for sure. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but yeah, and I feel like they will contact you again in the future, or come back to you in the future. That is what I got. Empress Queen! Will Empress Queen get into the following companies? DE. Will Empress Queen get into a DE Shaw? Will Empress Queen get into DE Shaw? Will Empress Queen get into DE Shaw? Will Empress Queen get into Delodi? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know why I'm pulling out two, but let's see what's coming out. Empress Queen. Will they get into the MC McKinsey? Will they get into the McKinsey? Oh man. All in the dark. What is going on here? For the Empress and the Three of Swords. The Emperor, I mean, not the Empress. I do feel like... I'm not quite sure why they all came out in the dark. Yeah. I just feel like with the Emperor, maybe you will not feel like with the DE Shah that you may not feel like you have enough control, or, you know, maybe not be as flexible in what you can do besides working at Desha. I feel like there might be some things that may be a little bit restricted. I feel the Three of Swords. You may not like Desha all that as much. For the Loti company, with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like there will be space there for you to self-develop. I feel like you may feel a little misdirected, and that may be a little bit hard to cope with, but I feel like overall you will gain some valuable experiences there. With the Nine of Swords being in the dark, yeah, like I said, you know, it might be a little bit scary for that company, just because there might be some things that you may not have been prepared for, or may just be the challenges. For the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like Mackenzie may be like a new beginning for you just because the Ace of Pentacles, but it is in the dark. So I don't know if it's about lacking that planning. I just feel the sense that maybe the money won't be as much as you're expecting, or I don't know. I just feel the sense with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. I also feel with this energy here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles that you may be worried about missing some sort of opportunity. I'm not quite sure what that would be about either. I do feel like there is potential between these two. I'm not quite sure what the energy is with the Emperor and the Swords, if it's just about them not choosing you, or that's what I got. Lullaby, you're already on the list. You're currently the 12th person, but as the numbers go up, your number goes down. BB, what is your question? BB, do you have? Oh, I see it now. BB, is Dylan truthful helping me get a job at my old company? Will he get a spot? So you want to know if Dylan is truthful about helping BB. Is Dylan truthful about helping BB? Is Dylan truthful about helping BB? The Nine of Pentacles is yes card and a work card, so I would definitely say yes if they are truthful about helping you. At the old company, will BB get the spot? 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 Ooh. For the Four with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like they haven't really made that decision yet. If they're going to choose you or not. I also feel the sense that it would be a good place for you to start, though. I feel like you're going to be able to rebuild your foundations there, like career or money-wise. There is a King of Wands as well, so I just feel the sense of you having that opportunity and feeling proud and that sort of thing. I feel like it will be successful. I don't know what the Four of Pentacles is in the dark. I don't know if it's just them still thinking about it, or if there's going to be some possible challenges with getting it. I just feel like there's a limited space or limited areas where you can work there. So I don't know if that will be the challenge. There is the Nine of Wands in the light too, so I feel like there will be some badass success, you know, the Nine of Wands. That badass success for sure. I feel like you will be making movement in that direction. I feel like it will boost your courage and that sort of thing as well. That's what I got. Diamond, is the issue of our mechanic thinks is our car problem going to be that, or okay, is the issue our mechanic thinks is our car problem going to be that, or will it be something less minor or less expensive? Let's see. Is the issue of Diamond's mechanic the issue that, okay, so is the mechanic right about the problem? Is Diamond's mechanic right about the problem? Is Diamond's mechanic right about the problem? Is Diamond's mechanic right about the problem? The Seven of Wands. Oh man, I'm not sure. I just feel the sense like the Seven of Wands is usually a card that represents like it's not worth negotiating. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you. But let's just see. Will Diamond's car problem be less expensive? Will Diamond's car problem be less Is it less work? Less work. Okay, less minor. So less work. Well, Diamond's card be less work. The Four of Cups is in the dark, so possibly will Diamond's car be less expensive than what the mechanic thinks? Will Diamond's car be less money than what the mechanic thinks? Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, there is an easy give and take. So maybe the mechanic can cut you a deal of some sorts. I don't know if it's going to be less work. I mean, the Four of Cups is the yes card, but it is in the dark, so possibly. But with the Seven of Wands, I just don't know what that would be. Seven of Wands, like it's not worth negotiating, not worth the fight for it. I don't know. That is what I got. It's an expensive fix. Yeah, cars are so expensive to fix. Yeah. I hope so too for you, Diamond. V, what are Mahil's real feelings towards Natalia? What are Mahil's real feelings towards Natalia romantically? What are Mahil's real feelings towards Natalia romantically? I'm not really feeling any romance here, but we will see what we get. You do have the Six of Swords in the light. So I just feel the sense of that, of Mahil, like, moving on, like, distancing themselves from them, you know? I feel like it was, like, I feel like they made that decision. Like, they just had this clear focus, this clear mind. I feel like they had this assertive communication with Natalia. And I don't know what happened there, but I feel like they're kind of, like, distancing themselves from right now. I'm not sure if it's forever, but at the current energy. There is a Nine of Wands in the light, so I feel like overall they do feel like Mahil and Natalia do have some success. I don't know if that meant that they were romantic before, or there could be romantic in the future, because I feel like there's some sort of thing going on there. Not really sure though. Like, I feel like it's, it's not like a lovey type of card, but for the Six of Wands being in the dark, I just feel the sense of them feeling like Natalia doesn't really get them all that well. So I do feel like Natalia is misunderstanding Mahil, and I feel like that is what's pushing him away a little bit. Yeah, I just feel the sense that they're just falling away from each other. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I got. Oh. Kati, hi. How has SA been feeling since no contact? For Kati, how has Sal been feeling since no contact towards Kati? How has SA been feeling since no contact with Kati? How has SA been feeling towards Kati? How has SA been feeling since no contact towards Kati? For the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like they've been thinking about you. I also feel this energy that SA has been distracted at work from thinking about you. I know there's not been any contact, but this seems to be an energy that's coming through. There is a King of Pentacles, so I feel like they are trying to put their focus and their thoughts and all that energy towards their work and their responsibilities rather than trying to think of how they feel towards you right now. There is a Knight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like they're not really, mentally, they're not really thinking that they want to take actions towards you. But I feel like their feelings at work, when they're working, and maybe when they're working they have more time to think about things. I feel like they do think about you, and they do think about taking action or thinking about communicating with you again. The Knight of Swords in the dark, I just feel the sense of them wanting to avoid that, like not wanting to express their feelings towards you right now. I feel like they're inconsistent about their thoughts. Maybe they're going back and forth with wanting to communicate with you again and not, and just being a little bit, yeah. That is what I got though. Lost my cover. Ellen R. Lullaby. I did not do your reading yet. We just caught the same time, TMZ? We just caught the same time. Not quite sure what that means. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Ellen, what is your question? That's what I'm waiting for. I wasn't sure what I was waiting for. I'm so ADHD. If nobody knows that, I get distracted very easily. That's what happens all the time. Ellen, question. Oh, I coughed when you did? Yeah. My throat gets so dry from talking so much. That's my problem. Will I get a job offer from SLC? Will Ellen get a... I interviewed with them earlier today. Awesome. Congratulations. Hopefully it comes through. I'm sending some positive vibes for you. For Ellen. Will Ellen get the job at SLC? Will Ellen get the job at SLC? Will Ellen get the job at SLC? Will Ellen get the job? Will Ellen get the job that she interviewed for today? Will Ellen get the job that she interviewed for today? Ooh, the Knight of Cups? The Ten of Cups? I feel like their energy is like really positive around that. For sure. I mean, all in the light. So there's a lot of positive vibes going your way, Ellen, for you to get the job. The Knight of Cups, you know? You taking that action. The Ten of Cups, that commitment, that fulfillment, you know, all that positive energy. I also feel that the people you work with will be good social company as well. The Chariot, you know, going on that path, there may be some obstacles in your way, but I feel like you may overcome them. So I'm not sure if the obstacles is like a second interview or like a training process, or I'm not sure how that place works, you know. There is the Two of Pentacles, so there might be some choices and decisions you may have to make regarding accepting it or not. It could be their energy being torn between you and someone else. That may also be the obstacles that may be standing in your way. But I feel like overall it does seem good, positive energy. That's what I got. I feel like the Two of Pentacles could also represent something maybe adapting to that new schedule, that new place, that new, you know, environment. Oh gosh, Miss Moonlight's gonna be married within a year. That is exciting. You'll have to do your marriage live, Miss Moonlight, so we can all be there with you. I told that to Moonbeam before. If we get married, we have to put it live so everybody can come. Oh, it'd be different from what you're doing? Okay, that would be the adapting energy. For sure. That's awesome. I wish you luck for sure, Ellen. Caroline, future love reading or future love life for Misso. Okay, so for Caroline, the future love life for Misso. What is their future love life for Misso? Maybe it's Nightbot. Miss Moonlight. Her fortune said she's getting married. For Caroline, what is the future love life for Misso regard energy? What is the future love life energy around Misso? The Sagittarius. Let's see. Ooh, the King of Swords? Huh. The King of Swords, I do feel like they are very interested in a love life right now. I'm not sure if they're in one right now or not. The King of Swords, they do have that clear focus that, you know, they're working on their self-control and their self-discipline with regarding the love life situation. I feel like they're trying to have a fair mindset. I do feel like they're wanting to engage in conversations or discussions regarding their love life. I'm not sure if it's towards you or what your connection is with Misso, but there is the Two of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel the sense of them feeling a little bit disorganized, maybe a little bit distracted of what they really want. There is the Four of Cups too, so I feel like they've really been thinking about their love life situation. I feel like they're also going through an adjustment period where they're trying to focus on themselves, maybe rediscover a little bit about themselves, or a little bit what they really truly want out of a love life situation. There is the Sun in the dark though, so I don't know if they're feeling a little bit down or a little bit low energy, or, you know. Yeah, I just feel the sense of their inner child trying to come out. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. It could be them just feeling overly optimistic about finding love. But that is what I got. MMC, how is the relationship between DR and HR non-romantic? So what is the relationship between DR and HR non-romantic? What is the relationship between DR, HR non-romantic? What is the relationship between DR, HR non-romantic? Not HR, RH. Okay, what is the relationship between DR, RH? I think I was saying that the opposite way. What is the relationship between DR, RH? What is the relationship between DR, RH? Ooh, what is going on here? Some negativity. The Ace of Cups. I do feel there's some repressed feelings, some self-love energy coming through. I do feel like they're trying to make some time for each other. I'm not quite sure if that's working out well or not, but I feel like there is some energy regarding trying to, especially with the Eight of Wands, like wanting to take that action. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark, so I don't know if there have been like some sort of disagreements about the money situation or financial situation of some sorts. I just feel the sense that one of them is a little bit guarded against the other, and they want to make it easy, but you know, relationships are not easy. They take a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of commitment, all that sort of fun stuff, right? There is the Eight of Wands, so I do feel like they do want to take action between each other. Not quite sure what that is about either, but there is the Hierophant. The Hierophant's in the dark, so I do feel the sense of wanting to learn more about them. So that is what I got. Not quite sure what the relationship is, but that's what I got. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Will Nick Taurus become my boyfriend? You're a Libra, so a Taurus and a Libra. I'm a Taurus and Moonbeam is a Libra. We work out perfectly. I feel like Tauruses are really good for Libras. Or the other way around. A Libra is really good for a Taurus. Jasmine. Will Nick the Taurus become Jasmine's boyfriend? That is exciting energy. Jasmine. Let's see. Will the Taurus become Jasmine's boyfriend? Will Nick the Taurus become Jasmine's boyfriend? If he's not too stubborn. If your Nick is a Taurus like me, we are completely clueless if anyone's flirting with us. You have to be extremely direct or we have no clue. In case you're trying to be subtle about them trying to be your boyfriend, you have to say straight out what it is you want. Tauruses are a little bit clueless. You know, that's why they're the bull. They're too stubborn to notice anything outside of what's in their head sometimes. Trying to get this energy here. For Nick the Taurus. Nick the Taurus, will they become Jasmine's boyfriend? There is, you know, the Six of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel the sense of it may be a little bit of a challenge, you know. I do feel like they do have their own personal definition of success. I feel like whatever actions they may take towards you regarding the two of you being together, they may do it on their own terms, their own energy, but that's kind of typical for a Taurus. There is a Knight of Pentacles in the dark, so I do feel like they may be like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is a Taurus energy, you know, being a little possessive, being a little bit, you know, obsessed with their work or anything else that's around them. This may also indicate that they are struggling with realizing your feelings and your intentions and all that sort of thing. But you do have the Three of Cups, so the two of you come together really well. I do feel the sense of the two of you having that celebration, so it could be the celebration of your growth together as boyfriend and girlfriend. There is a lot of strength between the two of you, you know. I do feel like the Taurus would be confident with you or being in a relationship with you. Yes, with a Taurus, it's just a Taurus energy, right? We're stubborn like bulls. You gotta talk to us like a bull. It's just, you can't help it. You gotta be straight up. They don't read between the lines kind of energy, you know? Was there anything else you would like to ask, Jasmine? And I know, like, I don't know if this is you, Jasmine, but some Libras struggle with making that final decision, but Tauruses do too. So one of you gotta man up and make that final decision. Just saying. What will actually happen between Nick and I? So what will actually happen between Jasmine and Nick? What will actually happen between Jasmine and Nick? What will actually happen between Jasmine and Nick? Ooh, the Page of Cups. You're both going to have an emotional awareness together. The Three of Pentacles coming together nicely, having that growth and celebration together. Maybe even discovering things together. The Emperor is in the dark, so it may take a little bit of time to get the Taurus on board or to get them to be assertive, you know? The Emperor in the dark, usually if the Emperor is in the light, then he would have a lot of self-control, a lot of, you know, I'm doing this is what we're doing, but because in the dark, the Emperor can be a little indecisive, trying to follow your lead rather than you following theirs kind of energy. That's what I got. Yeah. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that, Jasmine. Love Bug Blues. Love Bug Blues. I love that name. When will the Aries break? Okay, when will the Aries break? No contact. Okay, so when will the Aries break? No contact. When will the Aries break? No contact. When will the Aries break? No contact. When will the Aries break? I don't really do the timing, Love Bug, but we'll see what the energy is around the Aries. Ooh. I'm feeling like they're not going to break anytime soon. You know, the Four of Swords. They may be done thinking about it, but I feel like they're kind of like stuck in their head, maybe trying to withdraw from whatever. Right now, there is a Five of Wands, so I feel like they are coming around. They're just not ready to make that final decision just yet. For the Five of Wands too, I just feel the sense of them having that inner conflict, you know, trying to release some attention, trying to let go of some negativity that's around them. The Ace of Wands are not ready to start something again with you. I don't know if that's like a conversation or whatever it is. The Hierophant, I feel like they're not really confident in what's going on around them right now. I do feel like they're kind of like wanting to break away from some old ideas or old thoughts or anything that may be holding them back. Yeah. I just feel this energy with the Hierophant that maybe they're feeling a little tested right now. And that's kind of like weighing them down. Yeah. I feel like they're trying to be accountable. They're trying to, you know, recover from whatever it is they feel like they're covering from. And that's what I got. Mike. How many people poisoned my dog Alexander? Someone poisoned your dog? Oh my goodness. Poor Mike. How many people poisoned the dog? I'm sure it wasn't 9, but that came out. I just feel the sense that whatever was going on between you and these people and your dog, they felt like there were pressure towards it. I'm not quite sure why they would feel pressured. But I do think there's some sort of sudden change or quick decision about something that made them think or rethink something. I don't know. Let's just see what else this is. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. For the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel a sense of I'm not quite sure if somebody poisoned your dog or not, but I do feel like whatever happened, they do feel like they were successful. There is a Ten of Swords. They don't feel bad about it. They're healing. They're rising above, you know. The Eight of Swords being in the dark too. I feel like whatever happened, they are proud of what they did, and they are not sorry that they did that. I feel like they have a new, clearer perspective of this situation, and they feel like they've took back some sort of control. So I'm not quite sure what happened here, Mike, but that is what the cards are saying. Windy City, hello. Thank you so much for the donation again, Jasmine. Windy City, put exclamation mark join first and then your question after. That's the only way Nightbot could pick up your question, because it's not a person. It's just a robot that takes that keeps track of the list for me. So Windy City, if you just want to write exclamation mark, yeah, just like what Moonbeam is trying to showed you. Jasmine, thank you so much. I am single. What is coming towards me in love for August? I am looking to settle down. I'm 29. Okay, so for Jasmine, what is coming towards Jasmine in love in August? So what is coming towards Jasmine in love in August? What is coming towards Jasmine? What is coming towards Jasmine in love in August? The Page of Swords is in the dark. And Justice. Oh man. For the King of Wands, I'm really feeling like there is somebody that's going to come towards you in August. I don't know if it's like the end of August, but I do feel there's some sort, the King of Wands, this could be like a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius, or they could just have some of that in their chart. But the King is someone who is very passionate and romantic and affectionate and all that sort of thing. I feel like this one comes with a lot of energy and creativity as well. I just feel like you might be going through a little bit of a challenge within yourself before you meet this person and meet this king. The Page of Swords is in the dark, so I just feel the sense of you. I don't know if it's like you feeling a little bit nervous and like a little bit worried about which direction you really want to go into, or not really being 100% focused on finding or attracting that love towards you. I know you say you are, but sometimes, what our mind says and our heart says is two different things, There is a Justice in the dark too, so I don't know if it's just about you being a little bit fearful, a little bit worried about someone not being true to you, being a little bit, you're done playing games, When you get to 29, you're done playing all those games, you just want a real thing. There is the Five of Wands, so I do think the Five of Wands does represent the energy that's going to come before the King of Wands. Just like going through some changes, going through some challenges, but at the same time or being able to rise above. I do feel like it's when you like fully trust yourself and let go of any sort of thing that may be holding you back. I feel is when you're going to meet this king. Let's just see. Who is this King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands coming towards Jasmine? Who is this King of Wands coming towards Jasmine? Who is this King of Wands trying to come towards Jasmine? Ooh, I feel like you are going to be going through a phase of transformation. That's what this is. You're going through a phase of transformation. The Death card in the dark. Who is this person trying to come through for Jasmine? Who is this person trying to come through for Jasmine? Maybe this person is also going through a phase of transformation. Maybe this is what the King of Wands is going through, if it's not you. Eight of Cups. I feel like this person is living a situation, is transforming. I feel like this person is working on becoming your King of Wands. Will this person come through by August? Will this person come through by the end of August? Will this person come through by the end of August? The Six of Pentacles is a yes card, that equal give and take, that equal bonding energy. So I do feel like by the end of August, this person will have sorted out their situation and will come towards you. Not sure if it's your Libra or someone else, Dang, who is it? I don't know, I don't know if this person, it could be a sun sign, like, might not be their sun sign, it could be their moon sign, their Venus sign, whatever, That's what I got. Is it Nick or someone new? Let's just see. Is the King of Wands Nick? Is the King of Wands Nick? Is this King of Wands going to be Nick? Is this King of Wands going to be Nick? The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups came out again earlier. I feel like you and Nick are really going to come together. I don't know if he's going to be your forever, but I feel like the two of you have to play this out and see where it goes. I don't know. But it keeps coming out the Three of Cups for you. The two of you being together. Is this good? Is Nick actually the King of Wands? Is Nick actually the King of Wands? Three of Cups is also a yes card to the question. The Star. The Star is also a yes card. It's also the universe blessing this connection. That is what I got. It could possibly be someone else, to keep an open mind. But maybe Nick has a fire somewhere in his chart. Thank you so much, Fabian, for the donation. I appreciate you so much. Thank you too so much for the donation, Jasmine. I really appreciate that. Quinn? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say the M word. I'm gonna call them C. So how does the MC feel towards Fabian? How does the MC feel towards Fabian? How does MC feel towards Fabian? Ooh, the Five of Cups. For the Five of Cups, I do feel like they do have a new emotional outlook towards you. I feel like whatever inner conflicts they had before, they're done of that. And I feel like they do want to start a beginning. Or they do want, they do want to cross the rainbow with you and have that luck. Rainbows also represent commitment. So I do feel like they do feel that energy towards you. There is the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel the sense of them kind of like holding back a little bit. I don't know if it's about them being worried about their financial or work situation regarding the connection between the two of you. But I do feel like that is trying to come through as well. I just feel the sense of them worried and feel like they're lacking progress. But at the same time, I also feel they're kind of like feeling a little stubborn about something. I don't know. There is a Seven of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like there is potential between the two of you for something to grow. Or something long term, It's either you planning long term or just making progress. I feel like you're close to whatever you're trying to achieve between each other. That is what I got. I'm not sure if this is a love connection or not, but there does seem to be like a good connection here. Yeah. Do you want to ask another question, Fabian? Do you want me to confirm anything? What's Cash App? I don't have Cash App. I'm in Canada, so we can't have Cash App here in Canada. You're welcome, Fabia. Thank you so much for donation. I appreciate that. Lovebug, I did your reading a little while ago. Amanda, how will the month of August play out for me? SMNAC. Taurus, Leo, and Capricorn. For Amanda. So how will the month play out for me? SMNAC. Okay, so it's 3 different people. Okay, we'll try this. How will the month play out for... so is this like 4 different people or 3 for me? How will this play out for S? How will this play out for S? Oh, I got you now. I got it now. Okay. I thought it was initials. Now I got it. How will it play out for you? Okay. Sorry about that. Some people write their initials when they're talking about other people, so I was trying to understand that. Okay, so how will this month of August play out for Taurus, Leo, and Capricorn? Let's see. How will this month play out for Amanda? How will this month play out for Amanda? How will this month play out for Amanda? I mean August, not this month, but August. How will August play out for Amanda? How will August play out for Amanda? I mean, we're almost in August. How will August play out for Amanda? 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 Ooh. For the strength card, I do feel like your strength, the strength usually in the dark is more about you believing in yourself and being confident with yourself and being confident with the decisions you're making throughout August. You do have the Ace of Swords in the dark, so I do feel like there could be some sort of thing that may be clouding your judgment come August. I also feel the sense of either misunderstanding or miscommunicating something, or someone may misunderstand or miscommunicate something to you that may make you question things. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that would be about, but you do have the Hermit, so I do feel like you may be going through a phase of introspection or just thinking more clearly within yourself about what kind of changes you want to make in August, or what kind of decisions you want to make going forward in August. I don't know if it's regarding a situation or a person. I feel like it may be regarding a person. There is the Ten of Wands and the Light, so I do think you may have some extra responsibilities, or you may have extra weight on your shoulders that, you know, could be affected by this energy as well. But I'm going to clarify on what exactly is going on here. What is going on with the Ace of Swords in the dark? What is going on with the Ace of Swords in the dark? What is going on with the Ace of Swords in the dark? You do have the Knight of Swords. So I don't know if the Knight of Swords is someone you're going to be dealing with, or if this is an energy that someone may be helping you out of this situation. It does say be ambitious and chase every dream that you have. But it is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords usually represents you seeing the bigger picture, being adventurous, being more ambitious in what your decisions are. Believe in yourself when you are making decisions, you know. You don't need to play the back and forth game. Maybe it's about being a little bit stubborn as well. You know, and if your AC sign is a Capricorn, maybe trying to do things a little bit too perfect, maybe blocking you as well, because Capricorns do like everything perfect, you know, picture perfect. And I feel like if you don't really fit into that energy, just believe in yourself, just trust yourself that you are making the right decision. But that is what I got. You're welcome, Amanda. Nature. Wands' current intentions towards nature. What is Wands' current intentions towards nature? What are Wands' current intentions towards nature? What are Wands' current intentions towards nature? What are Wands' current intentions towards Nelly? What are Wands' current intentions towards Nelly? Oops, 3 cards want to come out there. Okay. I'm not going to fight the universe. For the Six of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel like Wand feels like they do have a good conversation with you. I feel like there is a good equal give and take going on between the two of you. Yeah. There is the Emperor though, so I do feel like Wand does feel like they're the bigger person, that they're in charge. I don't know if they feel like they can get more out of you than what you give to them, or I don't know if they feel like that they can just take more from you than what you can give to them, or what the situation is. I feel like it's more intellectual than any type of feelings or intentions towards you. For Wand towards Nelly, they do have the Sun, so I feel like Wand does feel like there's a good opportunity between them and Nelly. but there is the moon. So some things may not be super clear to Juan about what their intentions are, what they're wanting out of Nelly. Maybe Nelly is unclear of it too. Maybe they're deceiving each other as well. You know, the moon card is in the dark. There is the Five of Cups in the dark as well. So I feel like there's a little bit of an emotional detachment going on here. Some sort of setback between the two of them. I do feel like there is hopes between Juan and Nelly for them to improve things. I feel like they are hopeful for that. They are looking for that opportunity, but I don't know. That's what I got. Lullaby. Is that how you say your name? Lullaby? I don't know. Is the Aries man I dealt with is going to come back? So is the Aries man that Lullaby dealt with, are they going to come back? Is the Lullaby's Aries that they dealt with going to come back? Is this Aries going to come back to Lullaby? Is this Aries man going to come back to Lullaby? Ooh, the Two of Swords. I feel like they're really thinking hard about their decision. I feel like it's a difficult decision too. I feel like they're really thinking about it. Like it's stuck in their mind. Like they're really thinking about it. I feel like they're in a little of denial about things. I feel like they don't really have the clear picture to make a clear, accurate decision about them coming back to you. But I do feel like it is really much on their mind. There is a Justice, so I do feel like they're kind of like weighing out their options of what they want to do, what is fair, what is right, you know. Maybe they will come to terms with reality, because I feel like there's some things that they are not quite facing, you know, or dealing with. I feel like there's a little bit of denial going on there. There is a Devil, so I do feel like they're up to, you know, I almost feel like the Devil represents those sensual pleasures, you know, all they want to do is, you know, that sort of energy. I feel like they are up to that, maybe not a full-blown commitment. There is the Eight of Pentacles, so I do feel they put a lot of their focus and energy into work, and I do feel like they do take any type of opportunity when it comes their way. I do feel like they do see your value, and they do have, I don't know, thoughts about you. But that is what I got. So I'm not quite sure if they're going to come back to you, but I feel like they are thinking about it. Bob Robert, a message from a loved one. What type of signs am I missing? Ooh. We'll use these ones for that. For Bob, is there any spirit guides, or ancestors that want to come and tell Bob what kind of signs that he should be looking for regarding messages from spirit or ancestors? Is there any spirit guides or ancestors that want to come and tell Bob Robert what kind of signs they should be looking for? The Ten of Swords. I feel like they show you signs when you're not feeling your best. I feel like when you're feeling a little bit reckless or aggressive or indecisive or impulsive, I feel like that is the energy when they're trying to send you these signs. You do have the Four of Pentacles in the light, so I do feel like they're trying to guide you into a light that would maybe help you regarding your finances or your work kind of situation a little bit there. I just feel the sense of them hiding something and you just find it. Like if you look in your couch and you just find some random change or something, I feel like that is a sign from them as well. Yeah, there is the Three of Wands in the dark, so I do feel the sense of them feeling like when you do get something, like when things just fall into place for you, I do feel like that is them guiding you in that light. There is also the Eight of Wands. This one also says, just to see what it says, it says hurt people, and hurt witches. I don't know if that comes into play for you in any way, but it says treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. This one says, put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. So I do think that is an energy that the spirit really wants you to know, and that's kind of like how they're trying to guide you. And this one also says, light a fire under your cauldron and go, go, go. The Eight of Wands, taking action. I feel like they're trying to make you go into a more positive life, feeling more positive. So I feel like they are trying to show you things in that sense. I just really feel like they show you like coins, or like leave money somewhere, or something that may resemble money towards you. Yeah. That is what I got. Hi, Wolf. How are you? Eliza. Current situation of R and A, please. Okay, current situation of R and A. 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 What is the current situation of R and A? Ooh, 2 cards. You have a hidden message from the universe there. Eliza, the moon. Some things are still a mystery. Some things are unknown. Unclear. I do feel the sense that are staying up late thinking about things, or A, one of them. There is the Eight of Pentacles here, so I do feel like there's an energy of them looking for opportunities as they come. I just feel the sense of them wanting to look into a new direction. There is the Magician in the dark, so I do feel a sense that they're not really living their full potential. They're not really showing themselves or being the best selves when they are together. I'm not quite sure what their situation is. There is a Nine of Pentacles, so I feel like whatever's going on, they are being focused on being more financially independent. They are trying to find the quality, maybe lift their standards a little bit so that they can feel successful or be able to get out of whatever the situation is into a better light. The hidden message from the universe is the Knight of Cups. You know, the Knight of Cups can represent some romance, passion, connection, that sort of thing. But it can also be about them using more of their imagination and getting ideas on how to improve their situation financially, just because of the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. I just feel they're kind of like really trying to work on that. You know, develop themselves a little bit. I do feel that money situation could potentially improve. I'm not sure if that is what the Knight of Cups is representing, one of them taking action to make this happen. We can clarify the Monology cards, though. What does the Moon have to say to Eliza regarding the R and A situation? It does say your commitment is being tested, so I'm guessing that the R and A's commitment is being tested. It says, be committed to your dreams and move forward with confidence. The answer is yes, but not yet. More work is needed. Recommit to someone or something may help. That is what I got. You're welcome, Eliza. Benita! Hello? Will it be better for me to leave or stay with the spiritual community? Ooh, that's a good question. Will it be better for Venita to leave the spiritual community? Will it be better for Venita to leave the spiritual community? Will it be better for Venita to leave the spiritual community? Will it be better for Venita to stay in the spiritual community? Will it be better for Venita to stay in the spiritual community? Will it be better for Venita to stay in the spiritual community? Ooh. I feel like if you leave, you know, there will be obstacles in your way as well. You know, it is moving forward in a positive direction, but there could potentially be obstacles there as well. With the Eight of Wands being in the dark, I just feel the sense of you feeling like you're resisting these changes. I feel like you would miss the spiritual community. You know, with the Eight of Wands, just feeling like you're missing out on something. Yeah, I feel like there would be a little bit of a law of getting out of this if that's what you choose to do. But you know, the Chariot is a positive card. There is the Nine of Cups. This is if you stay. The Nine of Cups, it does represent that if you stay, you know, there is some arrogance in the spiritual world. You know, there is some drama in the spiritual world. And I feel like it all depends on how much of that you can take on. But you do have the Death card. So I do feel like if you stayed in the spiritual community, you may realize some big, profound changes, either about yourself or about the community. Whatever the case may be, it may open a door for you to go through some personal transformation as well. But either one you choose, I feel like both sides have their ups and downs. But that is what I got. Diamond. Will my hubby give our son some positive support and the courage to move forward? So will Diamond's hubby give their son some positive support? Will Diamond's hubby give their son some positive support? And will Diamond's hubby give their son some courage to move forward? Will Diamond's husband give their son some positive courage to move forward? For the Tower, I do feel like your hubby does find it difficult on themselves to feel positive right now. I feel like that is something that they really struggle with. There is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, I do feel like they may be giving your son, your hubby may be giving your son some positive supports without being very direct about it, you know? Like kind of like suggesting some past memories and using some like that sort of thing, you know, like, remember that when you did this, when you did that. It may be their little way of kind of like boosting his energy or boosting his support, you know, in that light kind of thing. I just feel the sense of them your son and your husband kind of like go through things a little bit differently. I just feel that sense, you know. It does say the seeds of the past can blossom in the present, right? I do feel that energy trying to come through. For them giving your son some positive courage to move forward, there is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about taking action, having some passion, having some love, being confident. I feel just your hubby being confident in your son without saying I'm confident, or, you know, instead of using their words. I feel like they will do so in their actions rather than coming out and saying it. There is the Eight of Cups in the dark, so I do feel like in some ways maybe your hubby doesn't want your son to move too forward too fast. Maybe it's his way of holding on to him, having those nostalgia memories a little bit longer, you know. Usually the moms have that issue, but maybe your hubby is having that issue as well, you know. That is what I got. Aw, thank you, Windy City. Thank you so much. Nicole Dukes. Does my Capricorn miss and thinking about me? So for Nicole, is Nicole's Capricorn missing and thinking about Nicole? Is Nicole's Capricorn missing and thinking about Nicole? Let's see. Is Nicole's Capricorn missing and thinking about Nicole? For the Queen of Wands, I do feel like he does think about you and does think that your Capricorn does see you as being the Queen of Wands. You know, someone who's very passionate and talented and affectionate and social and all that sort of thing. I do feel like they think about things that maybe you've told them that gives them that boost of courage as well. There is the Page of Cups. So I do feel like sometimes they do think about communicating with you. I'm not quite sure if they will, but I feel like that's something they do think about. I feel like they do still have a bit of feelings towards you overall. You know, the Two of Cups, I feel like there's still love between the two of you. There is the Hermit. So I do feel like, you know, with the Hermit, they are kind of like still in you know, the hibernation mode where they're just kind of like thinking about it, sticking to themselves. Capricorns are kind of like that, though. You know, they like to stick to themselves. Capricorns can be a little bit of a complicated beings, you know. Sometimes they want everyone to play by the rules, except for them. Some Capricorns, not saying that's your Capricorn, just Capricorns in general, sometimes have a difficulty with that kind of situation in a relationship. But that is what I got. Sometimes, you know, I don't know what's going on with the Capricorns. Capricorns also have a hard time forgiving, so I'm not quite sure how that plays out. You know, that's what I got. But he's definitely thinking about you, and I'd say he would miss you if he's thinking about you that much. Windy City. Will I be starting my overnight job at Meteors less than 2 weeks? Ooh, will Windy City be starting their overnight job? Will Windy City be starting their overnight job in less than 2 weeks? Will Windy City be starting their overnight job in less than 2 weeks? That card just went flying, so we're going to keep it. Oh man, the Five of Swords. It could have been in the dark, though. I'm not quite sure what direction it is, but we'll keep it and we'll see what the other cards have to say. For Windy City, will Windy City be starting their overnight job in less than 2 weeks? Will Windy City be starting their overnight job in less than 2 weeks? I'm feeling with the Five of Swords, the way it flew out like that there will be some changes, some challenges regarding this overnight job. I'm not quite sure how that's going to come to play. I feel like you may get a new perspective of it or like a different thought about it. With the Hangman here, I just feel this sense of things are moving slowly. So I don't know if it's about it taking longer than 2 weeks or what exactly is going to move slower if you're getting this. The Empress is in the light, so I do feel the sense of you believing in yourself, staying grounded, staying positive, being creative as well. So I don't know if that has anything to do with you starting this new job, or if it's about you being creative in other areas that will bring this positive energy towards you. You do have the Moon, so we can clarify with the Moonology cards what this Moon represents for you. You do have the Seven of Cups, so things may be a little bit confusing. So I'm not quite sure if the timing of you starting being confusing, like I don't know if they're going to want you to start sooner or later or what this is, but we're going to see. What does Mama Moon have to say to Windy City? What does Mama Moon have to say to Windy City? What does Mama Moon have to say to Windy City? It says bring love to the situation. So I don't know what that means towards you. It says move towards the future. Think outside of the box. Will bring your solution. Like we were saying with the Empress, so being a little bit more creative while you wait. So I don't know if it's like you finding something else. Work-wise while you wait for this to start or what. It also says improve your karma by doing some charitable work. We were talking about that too earlier, right? doing something to change your energy to make this more of a positive situation. This card is also an Aquarius, so I don't know if there's an Aquarius around you that may be thinking about you or may be able to help you to get a little creative here. But that's what I got. I love Bug Blues. How are you? Cell phone? You're welcome, Windy City. Wolfify? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. How will the rest of 2024 go, Pisces? For Wolf. How will the rest of 2024 go for Pisces? How will the rest of 2024 go for Pisces? For Wolf, let's see. Oh man. You know, I do believe in the current energies. I'm not really good with seeing that far ahead for the rest of 2024. I know it's only in a couple of months. But it does seem to be like there's going to be some emotional challenges with the Five of Cups being in the dark. Like it's going to be hard on your emotions. Your emotions make me feel like they're being tested a little bit. I also feel this energy of like a relationship being resolved of some sort. Like I don't know if there's been a conflict between you and someone else or there will be. But I feel like it will be resolved by the end of 2024. There is the Eight of Swords here. So I do feel like there's going to be some changes. I just feel like this energy of you going through a phase of, okay, I'm just going to surrender to the universe. Whatever the universe throws at me, I'm going to be ready and I'm going to stand strong. You know, I just feel that sense of you doing that. I also feel this energy with the Five of Wands as not just going to be like changes, or there may be some competitions that may be a little bit harder for you to stand as strong. I just feel like you may be on a little bit of defense mode a little bit, but overall I do feel like you're going to have some growth. That will come from this. There is a Three of Wands. So I do feel like by the end of 2024, you're going to have a clearer vision of what's to come ahead. And I feel like you will be happy with the progress you've made so far. But I feel like you still will be more confident going into 2025 with a new outlook. You know, I do feel like there's a sense of maybe thinking or wishing for something that may be a little bit unrealistic for you right now. Doesn't mean it will always be unrealistic. You know, maybe more realistic come 2025 than before the end of the year. But I do feel the sense that you are going to be challenged. Your emotions are definitely going to be challenged. I feel like there is a strong energy about you standing your ground, that self-protection type of energy. But that is what I got. Aspen, hello. How will my relationship with my friends and girlfriends continue to grow the rest of 24? I'm a Capricorn. So how will my relationships with my friends and girlfriend continue for the rest of 2024? Okay, just making sure I have that question right. I'm going to take other cards because these cards are not cooperating for you. So we'll find some other cards that's going to cooperate for you. We will try the gnomes. No one wanted a gnome reading tonight. Let's see for Aspen. How will the relationship with Aspen and their friends and their girlfriend go for the rest of 2024? How will Aspen's relationships with his friends and girlfriend go for the rest of 2024? What is the energy around Aspen and their friends and their girlfriend between now and the end of 2024? Ooh, you do have the Knight of Swords. So I do feel like the Knight of Swords is your energy. I feel like it's about you having that clear focus, being in self-control over your emotions and your thoughts and your actions and that sort of thing. I just feel the sense of you being a little bit more cooperative. I'm not quite sure where this energy is coming from or what it has to do with anything. I just feel the sense of being a little bit more adventurous, being more a little bit of spontaneous type of energy that's trying to come through with the Knight of Swords here. For the Two of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy as well as going through some sort of emotional things. I don't know if the emotional turmoil energy is coming from you, Aspen, or your friends. I just feel the sense of staying calm, but also watch what you say. I just feel this sharp tongue kind of energy trying to come through. And this card in particular, it is a gnome's card. It does say each reaps what he sows. So I don't know if that has anything to do with what is going on. This one also says with the Knight of Swords that the right word can save from the sword. I guess that has to do with the sharp tongue kind of energy. But then you also have the Temperance of moving forward in moderation, not too fast, not too slow. Just keep that steady energy going forward. It does say give comfort and help during your situation with care. So maybe as much as you give to your friends, they need to give to you too. So making sure that you have that equal balance between the two of you. And that sort of energy, there is a Fool. So I do feel like by the end of 2024, you will be approaching a new beginning, a new start, a new sense of where your direction is going. It does say being distracted by this dream and thought. So I'm not quite sure if there's anything that has been distracting you from how you're feeling and what you're thinking. I can give you a positive message about your friends and relationships from Mama Moon. Does Mama Moon have anything to say for Aspen regarding their relationships between them and their girlfriend to continue to grow the rest of 2024? The time for healing. So I'm not quite sure how this comes to play for you, but it does say when one is healed, all are healed. Time to let go of the past. You are about to turn a corner. The Fool also suggests that you're about to turn a corner as well. It says take time for yourself to heal. Self-care time. Patience is required. That is what I got, but I do feel like there's that energy. Thank you so much for your donation, Christine. I appreciate that so much. It does look like things are going to improve for you and your friends and your relationship with your girlfriend between now and 2024. Thank you so much, Christine. General reading. We'll see what the gnomes have to say for Christine. What does the gnomes have to say to Christine? What does the gnomes have to say for Christine? And thank you for being the 10th super on a live. I guess you're being the 10th super on a live stream. I don't know if it's you. I guess so. For Christine. General reading for Christine. General reading for Christine from the gnomes. What do the gnomes want Christine to know? Ooh, there's a bunch of negativity here. The devil! We all know what the devil means, right? Right? I don't know if it's just me, but... For the queen is in the dark. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups on this card does say each cup is filled with wine. Fruits may come forth, but her cup is filled with wine. So maybe some wine is in the books for you moving forward. But the Queen of Wands in the dark, I just feel this sense of the Queen of Wands. I don't know why I want to say the Queen of Wands all the time. Maybe you do have this hot, fiery, passionate energy coming through with this devil, but with the Queen of Cups in the dark, I just feel the sense of being a little worried about who you trust and how you can move forward and what sort of thing is coming through with that, There is a King of Cups. We have the Queen and the King of Cups. I wonder if you're going to meet your King of Cups and you are the Queen of Cups. I can just feel that energy too. You know, having that emotional connection. I just feel the sense of this King of Cups being a little bit of a charmer and, you know, being overly sensitive and overly emotional, but at the same time needing you to keep them grounded. So I don't know how this is like a love situation or who this person is coming through for you. Yeah. And this card also says sacred things gather around the heart. So it does say to protect your heart around this person, but you know, the king is usually someone who's very loving and trustworthy generally. There is the High Priestess in the dark, so I just feel this sense of listening to your intuition, listening to your instincts. Maybe you learn some sacred knowledge that you didn't know before. Maybe this person will come clean to you and tell you how they're truly feeling about you. For the High Priestess, this one says, she's a lady of the fairies who is unable to determine whether she was real or a vision. I don't know. That is what she had to say. But you also have the devil. So, you know, the devil can represent being tied up to negativity or being tied up to something that is not serving you and being tempted in that direction. This card in particular does say, tempted by the demon's flattery, but is able to see past his appearance. So I do feel the sense that maybe the universe or your spirit guides or whoever is kind of like warning you about this king. I don't know. Maybe that's what the sacred knowledge is about. The devil. That is what I got. I'm not sure. Interesting? Nice. You're welcome, Christine. Hi, Desi. My list is closed. Oh, this Dragonfly. Sorry, Dragonfly. I saw the list was closed, and I forgot I still had people here. No problem, Bob. Dragonfly. Can't forget Dragonfly. What good things are coming towards Dragonfly? Or do I need to travel? Okay, so what good things are coming towards Dragonfly? What good things are coming towards Dragonfly? We'll do that question first, and then we'll do the travel. What good things are coming towards Dragonfly? Oh my gosh, they're all in the dark. What's going on with this negativity? The moon. The moon is in the dark. It does say you're growing closer together with someone in the moonlight. There are feelings that are trying to unravel here with this moon energy. We can clarify with the numerology cards. You do have the Nine of Wands in the dark too. So I do feel a sense of you hustling and also being guarded of what you spend. I also feel the sense of needing to work more and like not being able to take a shortcut or taking the easy road out of something. I do feel there's going to be a little bit of an energy that's trying to like going to make you question your self-worth and kind of like making you question something about yourself that may try to throw you off balance. I just feel the sense of you being tested right now, of your patience and all that sort of thing. You do have the 10 of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like your commitment regarding work or finances or whatever that is for you is being tested too. I just feel the sense of you needing to be a little bit more self-disciplined, and but also feeling a little bit frustrated about something. I just feel like you are trying to go through, or you may be going through a phase of like breaking away from tradition. I don't know what that would mean for you, like breaking away from things that you used to do before and just trying to do something new or something different regarding your finances and work situation. You do have the Page, so I feel like, I don't know if it's like you're waiting for someone to contact you and they're just not doing so right now. Um, this card does say one can't always start on his own. So there might be someone, maybe this page is be able to help you to get that started. The 10 of Pentacles in the Dark says dishonesty is truly an ugly sight. I'm not quite sure what that means for you, but we're going to clarify what the moon is saying with the Moonology cards. It says you and your loved ones are safe. It says spend time near water. Make sure you put your family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for you. It also says that children may be influencing you right now. It says you and your loved ones are safe. I already said that to you. And there is a Cancer energy coming through, and you wanted to know if you should travel. Does Dragonfly need to travel? 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 The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, well, any of the Knight cards does represent travel, right? It says the Knight of Wands, you know, maybe seeing something, having these big ideas, being inspired, going on this adventure. So I do feel a sense of you traveling somewhere. I feel like it's more about for business, but it could be anything. I don't know if it's like you traveling for work somewhere or potential work somewhere. I don't know. That is what I got. Also, I just really feel this energy about like don't being impulsive. Like if you're going to be traveling or doing any kind of changes, like think about them first. Don't just jump into anything. Seems to be wanting to come through as well. That's what I got. James, thank you so much for the reading. I mean, for the donation. Thank you. You're welcome, Dragonfly. Jasmine, what's Patty's Cancer thinking, feeling about James? What is Patty thinking and feeling towards James? What is Patty the Cancer thinking about towards James? What is Patty thinking and feeling about James? What is Patty thinking and feeling towards James? What is Patty thinking and feeling towards James? For the Page of Swords. For the Page of Swords being in the dark. As you feel that there's something that Patty is thinking about that they're not really sure how to fully express to you what's on their mind. I feel the sense of them feeling a little bit nervous, a little bit scattered in their energy, a little unfocused of what they're really wanting. Maybe like a little restless. I just feel the sense that they don't want to be forced to say what they say. I feel like they want to do things on their own timing, if that makes any sense. The Patty. You do have the Four of Swords and the Light, so I do feel they're kind of like putting something at a pause, just trying to like contemplate in their mind like what is going on. I feel like they're kind of like wanting to be very careful in how they approach you with what they're thinking. I feel like there's a lot of thinking going on around Patty more than feeling. There is a Justice, so I do feel like she feels like you are fair, and she does feel that the two of you do have a good balance overall. I also feel this energy with the Two of Wands that she may be, or Patty may be struggling with her own inner alignment, like matching up what her thoughts and her feelings are together, and just kind of like struggling in that area. Yeah. I also just feel the sense of them being a little suspicious about something. I'm not quite sure if there's any reason to or not, but I just feel the sense that they may be feeling a little bit suspicious. Let's just see what the Lovers cards have to say. How does Patty the Cancer really think and feel towards James? Oops. They all want to fly out. Only one at a time. How does Patty really think and feel towards James? How does Patty really think and feel towards James? Ooh, the keys on the ring. It says many options, decisions. Yeah. Unconventional. I'm not quite sure how that plays for you. But that is what I got. I feel like she just really, our Patty's really stuck in their mind, you know? They're stuck in their head right now. Thank you everyone so much for all the donations and everyone who came out tonight. I will be back tomorrow for some readings tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. Sorry, Alice, I will be back tomorrow. And Alice, if you didn't catch my message earlier, I'm going to be doing members only readings on Sunday instead of Monday this week. I can't do it on Sunday night. I have other things I need to do. But I will be on Sunday for members only. Alice, if you're still here. Thank you everyone so much for coming. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you have a good night, and I'll be back tomorrow with more readings. I hope you all have a good night. Bye.